Okay, we are live. I'm going to take my mask off for this part. Hi everybody, Andy Donaldson here from the Ohio PERVS. With us tonight is my lovely lady wife Denise, who's behind the camera right now, just making sure everything works. We have Jen, who is with us this evening, also a PERV. And Craig, who, I got it wrong, it's not a Frank's box, it's a spirit box, but it works similarly. And last time we were here in Zoar back in November with Sherry Brake, who runs Haunted Heartland Tours. Definitely check her out, she's awesome. We were doing some of that Frank's box work, the spirit box work, downstairs here in the Rat Skeller, and we're gonna try and get down there after a little bit. Our plan for right now is we're gonna start on the second floor, outside of where President McKinley had his favorite room. I'm hoping I'm loud enough. I did a test earlier, and I know that the microphone didn't really pick it up very well outside. I'm hoping inside, with everything echoing in here, that it will work. If somebody can give us a thumbs up if you can hear me okay.
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. We're going to start on the second floor, like I said, outside of McKinley's room, his favorite room. Then we're going to work our way up to the third floor. Up on the third floor is where we had the EVP that we captured a couple of years ago. That EVP, if you watched the video I posted yesterday and Zoar shared, it just out of the blue. We were here one night, I'll tell the story real quick. Our daughter worked for Zoar at the time, hi Molly, and Zoar was doing the ghost tours that they normally do in October. The hotel was open. So I want to thank Historic Zoar Village for inviting us out here tonight to this really unique event. I don't think anybody else has ever done that. We're here, we want to be able to show this hotel. This is a very important building to Zoar. It's been here since the 1830s. It is a huge part of the history of Zoar. We also want to share that it does need some attention. And if you want to help out, that would be great. If you go to Zoar's Facebook page there or their website, there's information that you can find out about how you can help by donating to Zoar to help raise the funds to be able to renovate this beautiful, beautiful building. So we'll try and intersperse a little bit of history here and there. But for now, actually, let me say that, honey. We've been using our K2 meters. Now, of course, if you watch the Go shows on TV, this has been the old workhorse that shows when there's an electro present. And before we started this evening, right over here on this table, right inside the door, this thing was going crazy. We were getting some really high spikes. Of course, right now, since I'm holding it, nothing is happening. So
We should say that when Jen and I first came in here, we did a switch thing and there was nothing. It stayed on one green light. If it goes up to red, that's when you're getting some readings. So earlier, right before we started filming, it was zooming. When we kind of followed it from one side to the other, it would fade and then it would go to another side. Yeah, there it goes.
Yep. That's very interesting.
We'll see where this takes us.
Yeah.
Could be your watch.
Could be my watch. I mean, there's a possibility.
Sometimes phones will pick it up. No, I don't think so.
No.
Walk away a little bit, see. Yeah, it dropped.
Dropped?
It could be, no. It's hopping.
Yeah.
It's hopping and you're nowhere near, so we'll see.
Yeah.
See where it goes.
Okay, so
I would really like to take the phones out of here and then do a sweep or leave on the table because I'm, as you can see, picking up stuff.
yeah.
But the phones are a lot stronger than you think they are.
No, I agree. Well, see, she just put it right on her phone. I know.
If we're going upstairs, you can sweep.
Yeah, let's do that because this phone is going to be on, with broadcasting.
Okay.
So let me do a quick look here, see if anybody's
Are you gonna be
saying anything.
Are you going to be taking that with you upstairs? then?
Yeah, we're taking this upstairs. We're going to say hi to everyone watching right now. Mandy,
Hi.
Tammy.
Hello.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Pat. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Oh, and also, today is also a birthday of Nelson. who is a local resident in town. Nelson.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Nelson!
birthday. Enjoy your day. I hope you had a good one. So again, let's get this on the road here. We're just gonna take it live like this. Hold on one second. So Craig, Denise, and I will,
Maybe we should take our watches off.
I don't know.
'Cause it
Do we
has
wanna
to
split
David.
up? Like, the two stay down here and two go upstairs?
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Take
I
some
mean,
time.
what could go wrong?
yeah, okay.
Anything and everything.
Oh, something's on fire right there.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move this here. Oops, there we go.
Perhaps maybe not save all
So as you can see, we have our K-tube. It's going very sporadic. This area right here where Denise is has been a hot spot since we turned these on a few moments before.
Well, let me ask you, do you guys know where the front desk, so to speak, would have been?
Offhand, I couldn't tell you. I'm assuming it's in this area.
If anybody knows, they can comment.
Yes.
But there's no electricity at all, so.
Yeah, except for there is the alarm system and the fire system that is
I
present.
tested that earlier, we got nothing
Yeah.
off the
Oops.
bat. I think it's the phones, honestly, like the devices.
But I think they have to be real close.
Yeah.
I was here and he was over there and I picked up his phone.
Okay.
Phone's over there.
All right. Well, what do we want to do?
Who wants to go with who?
I'll stay here.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll join you.
Are you gonna start doing the spirit box down here?
Okay.
Why don't we do that? Because that's, I think going to be the really interesting thing.
Yeah.
Or do we wanna wait until, things die down outside?
That's the problem. One of the things I mentioned in the video yesterday, the walls here are extremely bare. And they do have holes in them. So through the night, you're going to hear a lot of traffic going up and down State Route 212. There's really nothing we can do about that. However, that night I was here, back in 16, when I got the EVP, it was no different. And we were able to pick something up. So hopefully we'll get something. I do plan on using my iPhone's voice recorder here too, during some of this. But how about we make our way upstairs?
All right, wanna stay down here then, and we'll go towards the back, and then we'll try and keep it quiet so voices don't carry.
Yeah, voices carry very well in here, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, so, I don't know if you wanna, this is like, crazy,
Really?
but then it just stopped as soon as I said that, so.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going and there's no phones.
Well, I got mine in my pocket still.
Yeah, but you're pretty far.
Yeah. Okay, we're on the landing on the second floor here. Sorry about the wobbles. It's live TV. And we're gonna set it up outside of what was President McKinley's favorite room. I gotta take this off. Trying to talk and walk at the same time.
Look.
It's going great. Why don't you bring it over here, Beth?
No, it's not.
It
It's
is.
zipping around.
Yeah.
And about half an hour ago, we ran through here and noticed nothing. I haven't looked on it.
Yeah. Andrew watches.
Yeah.
So, like we were saying, this was McKinley's favorite room. Before he was president, President McKinley was from Canton, and he would stay here frequently. And from what I was told, this room, where Denise is in right now, was his favorite. May still be. Who knows? Nothing? Okay, if anybody out there, if you guys can hear us okay, can you give me a thumbs up, comment, something? Just real quick. That would be cool. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Here, I'll give you mine. There you go.
Yeah, where it was lighting up, now it's not.
I'm just gonna Sorry, again with all the constant jerking.
You gonna go in there? This is room 3. Was this? I feel like this was somebody's room 3.
I can't recall offhand. What's that? Yeah. Sorry, I was responding to somebody real quick. So do you want to do a simple EVP session?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my,
I'll stay over here since you got your phone.
yeah. I'll find the app first. Okay. Hello to Robert, Eric, and my old boss, Russell. Thanks for joining. Okay, what we're going to do now is a simple EVP, electronic voice phenomenon session. Essentially, we just start asking questions. And hopefully, if there's any responses, we'll get them on here. Again, one of the problems we have with this building is
A little bit of a spike.
a little bit of a spike, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can see when I had it, there was nothing.
Is there anybody in this room with us tonight? My name's Andy. This is my wife, Denise. We're here tonight to talk to you folks. I'm walking near you with the phone, so.
Yeah. And now it just went away.
But now we're back.
Go further back over there.
All right. I'm gonna step out here.
If this is you making this light up, can you make it go red again?
If you move close to where that device is that my wife's holding, you'll make that light jump.
There it goes. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If there's anybody here that would like to say anything, this device that I have in my hand records sound. If you'd like to come near me, you could speak into it, or wherever you are. Let's see if we can do any question and answers. Were you a guest in this hotel? A little bit. Did you work here in this hotel?
Were you a frequent guest?
Or were you somebody that took care of the place? Oh, big time spikes. Okay, it's in the shot. Good. I was just making sure.
Are you a man? Are you a woman?
What was the woman's name?
Lillian?
Lillian?
Is Lillian here? Is Mary here? Is anybody here right now? Maybe they left.
Maybe they did.
We're not here to mess with you. Oh, there's a spike.
Yeah.
We're not here to try and scare you.
Let's move down this hallway a bit. Now, as you can see, the interior of this building is in pretty rough shape. Here we get the light out a little bit better. Let's go in here. Oops.
That tinkling sound is his backpack.
Yes. The TARDIS bag. bigger on the inside. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna stop this one. And then create a new. Okay, we've moved locations now. We're in one of the former guest rooms. What's that?
We're staying away from it.
Oh, yeah. I believe at one point, what did it say? There was
44 rooms?
44 rooms here. What else did,
Go over in that one.
I'm
there,
sorry.
'cause I don't know if this is you or.
but there was everyone from millionaires, multimillionaires, regular middle class folk, and even the poorest stayed here and ate here. They had a very diverse group that frequented this place. Is there anybody back here that would like to make their presence known to us? I'm just gonna put my phone down, I don't need to hold on to it.
Yeah.
My name is Andy. That's my wife Denise. And we've been invited here tonight to talk to you. And if anybody would like to make themselves known to us, please do. If you move to that device that my wife has in her hand, if you get close to it, you can make the light up. Or, if you'd like to, the device that's sitting right over here in front of me is a recording device. And you can say something, and we'll capture it, and then we can share it with others. I was here a few years ago and captured something. We were here back in November, and we were using the spirit box, and we were able to get the name Jacob come out of that. Is Jacob here with us tonight? Yeah, just to give you folks some background, back in November, like I said earlier, we were here with Sherry Brake on our Haunted Heartland tour, and we were using the spirit box, which scans through radio waves, and when there is a particular word that they want to communicate, that becomes very apparent. It's very hard to explain, really, how it all works, but it is very fascinating. And one of the things that we were up in the tin shop, which is just north of here in town. We started here in the Rathskeller downstairs, and Jacob came up, the name. And then when we went up to the tin shop, Jacob came up again, and a whole story formed through the evening. To be honest, I haven't gone through all the footage. I recorded most of it, but life gets in the way. And through that whole conversation, we learned that it was somebody who lived in, was it the number 2 house, the old number 2 house?
Yeah.
Which is no longer here. It is across the street from the sewing house in Zoar, and it was the person that owned the house and his family. And it did get to a point when some of the words that were coming out were in anger, and we knew we should be done with it. I know it was like frustrating almost.
Yeah.
With the tone of voice. We all took a turn putting the headphones on and listening. What we did was one person was in one room by themselves with headphones on, so you couldn't hear anything else. The rest of the group was out in the main room of the tin shop, and they would be asking questions. Who are you? What did you do? This, that, and another. And the other person that's in the other room with that device was just going, listening for the sounds, and anytime they heard anything, they just shouted it out, but couldn't hear what was going on in the other room. So we did have some very interesting results, and I promise I will get that done at some point.
Well, let's move on.
Yeah, it's dead here all of a sudden.
No pun intended.
Yeah, but I'm bump.
You want to just leave your phone here?
You want to grab it? Yeah, it's recording. Let's go to this back room. Oops.
Pardon me?
Yeah, don't step on that.
Well, there's a big search.
Really?
That's why.
It's my phone.
Yep.
Okay. Here, I'm just going to put this down for a second. I'm going to take my phone out of the equation, the one I'm not using. I'm going to stop this recording first. And I'm going to put the phone into airplane mode. So that will essentially shut off the radio completely. So there's one less phone in the mix. Let's move our way back here. Wonder what's behind here. And that's not opening. Swollen shut.
What is?
This door.
Yeah, we tried earlier.
Okay. Now again, we are on the second floor of the Zoar Hotel, and there's a dead bird. I won't share that. But as you can see, there's a lot of wear here. Again, this part of the building, the part of the building that we're in was built initially back in the mid 1830s. I think 1833 is when it started. Now, I know I'm probably going to flub this up a little bit, but if you don't know about Zoar, Zoar was founded by a group of German dissidents. They broke away from the Lutheran Church, which was the predominant religion in Germany. What was it, Württemberg?
Yeah.
And Württemberg, Germany is where they originated. They started their society, the Society of Zoar Separatists? I know, I'm flubbing it up, and I apologize. And the site manager is probably watching this right now and going, no, you're telling it wrong. However, they did leave Germany, migrated to America. Once they got here, well, in England too, and also in Pennsylvania, they were helped out by the Quakers. The Quakers gave them a loan to buy the land. I can't remember the exact acreage, sorry again, but a good chunk of land here along the Tuscarawas River. Fertile land that they knew they would be able to plant their crops and make a go of it. Well, once they got their land and their loan, Joseph Beimiller, their leader, who passed away, I believe, late 1850s, he wanted to get that loan paid off as quickly as possible. And for a long while there were some hard times, but the opportunity came along for them to pay off their debts in the form of helping build the Ohio Erie Canal, which is on the other side of town here. With that done, they were able to start building the town with their crafts, their tin, their wool, their wood, and had a very prosperous time for a bit of it. However, after their leader, Joseph Beimiller, passed, things started to fall apart, and I believe it was 1890s is when they disbanded, and everything was split evenly to the remaining folks that were here, and has been that way since. The majority of the homes here are privately owned homes and bed and breakfasts. There's a few of those. Getting anything on the meter, honey?
No.
We're in McKinley's room now.
Quite a bit of flies.
Yeah.
Pretty poltergeist.
You know, I honestly, when I've been in this hotel several times on my own, photographing it. I'm a photographer and have had the opportunity to come in when nobody else has been in here. And I just really marvel thinking about what this would have looked like back in its heyday. Can only imagine. You know, the fact that a future president of the United States, this was his favorite room. At any time he came to Zoar, he would stay here. Probably because it had a good view of the main street up front, what is now State Route 212, that you hear all that traffic going up and down on. Is the recorder still running? Yes, it is. Is there anybody here that would like to make their presence known? Let's make their presence known. Let's move down the hall here. Let's continue to work this floor. We still got this other side. Now, if you watched the video I posted yesterday, I misspoke about the other part of the hotel. I thought it had been on fire or burned down, but I believe I was wrong on that. However, there was a whole nother section to this building.
I thought it did burn down.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought too. But I couldn't find anything about it after I looked into it further. On the south end of town, the south end of this building, there was a whole nother section to this hotel with a completely different style of architecture. And if you look at the video I posted yesterday that Zoar did share, I did post a picture of it. Very cool. However, at some point, it had to be torn down. And I believe that was in 1947. This hotel, it's been a hotel. It was built by the Zoarites back, like I said, in the mid-1830s. It hosted a lot of people coming in from out of town, a lot of the canal boat travelers. People would stay here. It's been a restaurant, it's been a bar, and it's been private residence. Actually, my wife's uncle's family owned it for some time, and when her uncle, when he was a child, lived in this building. And I think probably at some point we need to sit down and interview him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to follow up on this. How's your meter?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nah.
Okay, so now I did turn this phone off,
Okay.
at least for networking.
Yeah.
So this phone kind of takes it out of the equation.
Yeah.
However, this phone is still working because we are broadcasting.
Right. But you can tell this isn't going off.
Yeah.
I've gotten pretty close to your phone. So that's what's interesting.
Yeah, we've had very interesting results in the past with K2 on different investigations. I know at Mansfield we were getting quite a few fun things. Do we want to go downstairs and join up with Craig and Jen?
Maybe that, or you want to go upstairs?
Well, I'd like to get the spirit box upstairs
Okay.
because that's where that EVP was caught.
Okay.
Alexander Gunn, who was a very well-known resident of Zoar for a time, he actually lived upstairs underneath the cupola. Do you want to yell down to him?
Hey, we're coming down, guys.
Actually, I'm going to stop this real quick.
We're not ghosts.
Yet.
They're nice.
Ba-dum-bum.
Watch us scrub the board.
I'm not coming down right this second. Oh, they're coming up.
They're coming up.
Okay.
Anything down there?
I'll put my face mask on real quick. Hey, save it. Come on up here and tell the camera. Hey, save it. Come on up here and tell Okay, we're actually a few seconds behind. I turned on my phone real quick. Just want to see if there's any questions. Want to say hello to Scott Reynolds, who says good evening. Good evening, Scott. Cabinets first, looms second, tinware third, then we can dream. Okay. Your friends were in the tin shop yesterday, somebody said.
Oh, here's something. Do you have your phone?
They keep me leaving reminders. Oh,
Swiping.
yeah, Mr. Todd David is saying that there's some activity in the tin shop yesterday.
Really?
They keep leaving him reminders.
We were just talking about the tin shop.
I was talking about it up here too.
When we were there, and we're like, how many people are here? And they didn't name.
Oh, they're saying they can't hear me once I move in front of the camera. I apologize for that. Yeah, it's
See this spiking? It hasn't spiked this entire time.
really.
I'm not telling you.
Well, I have my phone on. I wanted to take a look at.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
So I'm going to
Stupid phones.
stupid phones.
So we were getting a whole lot of not much,
Okay.
and like the most like non-radio chatter sounded more like just somebody going, huh, huh, huh.
Like it was was
Maybe we're
answered
muting them.
Yeah.
my question.
And then it's like I can't hear what she's saying at all.
Yeah.
And at some point, Jen said, "Well, we have friends upstairs recording," and that's when I had like nothing,
Really?
Yeah.
just nothing.
Huh.
Like something came up here to say hello to you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
Well, this has been quiet.
Well, until I turned my phone on. I just turned it off and now it's quiet
We're
again.
not gonna count it then.
Okay,
where you wanna go?
let's go upstairs and let's do the spirit box.
I
Oh,
had
sorry.
asked a
Let's do-
question,
Hold on.
and at one point you said, "Yeah."
Yeah, it was weird. It was
Or
like
was it "da" or "ya"? "Da," wasn't it?
I forget.
Like, yes, and
Because there was the other one where it was either Six or Nix. I
yeah,
wasn't entirely
I
sure.
ignored that one.
Yeah.
But someone addressed me as ma'am.
Really? They don't know you very well.
Yes, ma'am.
Something about a cliff. It's about a cliff.
A cliff?
Something about a cliff.
Okay.
You
All right,
got
we're gonna
a
make our
first
way up to the third floor here. Let's go up one at a time.
Yes, sir.
I think
Jimmy,
you
carry
probably
it.
stay on the
I'm good.
outside.
Yeah.
It's a little slanted.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
nice.
be very careful.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
so that it goes down and then this way.
All right, we are on the top floor. Here is the winding staircase that goes up to the cupola. I tried going up it earlier today, and I'm not going to try it again. Oops, that's a brick.
Random breaking.
All right.
So, this floor feels a lot more solid. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna head down there too.
Oh, yeah, that's where we were.
Oh, okay.
Because we went down to the basement area.
There's a very spongy part right over there.
Yeah, I see that.
We got a lot of, like, just listening to me ask questions and talk, and occasionally we get an answer. But
Okay.
is that safe in there?
Yeah, watch, because there's a lot of. Come on.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna start doing another EVP session. On the video that I shared yesterday, I was standing right here in this general area. My wife Denise was over there, as she is now, and our daughter was back over here. And like I mentioned, when you're doing an EVP session, you don't want to whisper, because you don't want to have to think, oh, was that one of us talking, or is that something else talking?
Now, which one of these was McKinley's room?
That's downstairs. That's on the floor we were just on.
Okay, gotcha. Do not step right there.
Yeah. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do a little EVP in.
You're going in there?
I'm going to go in here. Okay. Here's one of the rooms on the third floor. As you can see, it has a very nice view of the south there. Okay. Oops. Let me stop this one. Start a new one. Of course, I have my mask on, so Face ID doesn't work. Okay, I'm on the third floor doing an EVP session. Is there anybody here that would like to make their presence known? My name is Andy. I'm here with our friends, Jen and Craig, and my wife Denise. We've been in here before. We were here a while back, and someone up in this area contacted us.
Is the person who addressed me as ma'am downstairs up here now, perhaps? And if so, could you come really close to me? I have a little meter that tells me if you're here, and it will shine up and let you know.
The battery looks really low. Okay, all right. It doesn't look very bright. I was just...
We've had a few names associated here. We have an Alexander Gunn. Mr. McKinley used to come here quite a bit.
Speak a little louder.
And Mary, R-O-U-F,
Rofe?
Rofe.
Mary Rofe, are you here with us tonight? Okay, that was weird. I saw a little spike in the recording when there was no sound.
Okay.
As you can see, what I'm looking at here, it's just the voice recording on my iPhone. And as I talk, or somebody makes noise, or a car goes by, you'll see the lines move. Well, when it stays active. Now there's a car going by right now. Mary Rofe, are you here with us tonight? Can you say hi?
How do you say hello in German?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, thank you.
Wie geht'n Sie?
Guten Tag. Guten Tag, Mary.
Did you just say me?
Oi.
No, that's Jewish.
Now we keep getting spikes. Now it could be because, I mean, I know that this recorder is sensitive, so let's not move. That means you too, cars, be quiet out there.
Cars are so rude.
I know they are. Mary, are you here tonight?
Guten Tag.
Mr. Gunn, are you here? I know that you love this town. Would you like to say something to us tonight? We know we're right under where you used to enjoy being. Do you hear something? Is it outside? Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me.
Not just you.
It looks like we should stand on the outside. Careful, right around here.
So this is the excitement of ghost hunting, folks. It's much like fishing. You just kind of
Hope and wait.
hope and wait and
Patience.
patience.
Well, shall we do the box?
Yes.
We can do the box
All
out
right, how about, because I want to get to where I cannot hear you at all.
there.
And what we were doing downstairs is she was being like really quiet with questions.
Okay.
All I could really hear was like that.
Well, who's ever going to ask the questions, they need to come over here and stand behind the phone that's recording, just because I've been told, because I looked at the comments real quick, and they said that they can only hear when we're on this side of the phone. So,
Well, whoever's gonna be over there, ask questions then.
honey, you're up.
I'll stay with Craig
Okay.
and, we could go.
Okay, so if you're just joining us, welcome. I'm Andy. This is my wife, Denise. Those two folks were Jennifer and Craig. We are members of the Ohio PERVS, P-E-R-V-S, the Paranormal Evaluation, Research, and Validation Society. And you're probably wondering, why did we choose that name? Well, we don't know.
Because we're weird.
Because we're weird. And we were playing cards late one night, and we were trying to come up with different names that spelled something, and that worked. Let us know when you're ready to go. Now, I just turned my phone on and watched that thing go crazy.
Yep, it is.
So it is definitely my phone.
Yeah. There's a pretty good distance on it too. So
Yeah.
I have to remember that. Yeah. So we're going to be doing an experiment with the spirit box.
I'm just going to take a look real quick on my phone just to see if... Oops. There's any new comments? Can't really hear you. Sorry about that. I know we're trying to work through that.
The masks probably aren't helping.
The masks aren't helping. Well, we're by ourselves, so I can go ahead and take the mask off. Hopefully that'll help a little bit more. But we have 81 people currently joining us. So hello to everybody.
Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us.
Yeah. Like I said a few moments ago, ghost hunting's like fishing.
Okay, so they're ready. Our friends are in the other room with their spirit box. And we are going to start asking questions where they cannot hear us. And they're going to shout out if they get any words and see if it's coinciding with any questions that we are asking. So if anybody has any questions...
I won't be able to see it on here, unfortunately.
Okay, so forget that. We're just going to ask questions.
Yeah. Is there somebody here with us tonight? Jacob, are you in the building with us this evening? Mr. Gunn, are you with us this evening? I didn't hear what he said. Here?
Tears?
Here or tears? Why don't you go relay?
Okay.
Can you tell us something about this building? Listen? Well, we're listening. What's going on is Craig is in the other room with the spirit box with headphones on. He can't hear us. And if he hears anything come through, he's shouting out, and hopefully we can get some response. We had very good, very, very good results with it last November. Recent? Yes, I was here recent. I was here yesterday and this morning. Edward? Is there someone named Edward here? No, okay. Who is here with us tonight? What do you say? Angry? Are you upset that we're disturbing you this evening?
Dusk.
Dusk? Yeah, it is dusk outside right now.
Or dust.
Or dust. Okay. Well, is there anything you'd like to say? First?
Here.
Are you the first one that's here? Now I know that there's stories about a man in a dark suit that's been here. Okay. Are you that person in that dark suit that's been seen wandering through here?
Present.
You're present. Okay, you are here. What is your name?
Fish.
Fish, okay.
You said before it's like fishing.
It is like fishing, that's true. So we're casting our line out. What do you want to tell us? What? What do you want us to tell us? Anything. Dead.
Joe?
Joseph Beimiller? Okay, the last two words were dead and Joe.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Hello, Mr. Beimiller.
Here.
You are here. Okay. That's interesting. I just got the chills.
They? Now. Down.
Okay, does that mean us? Down? Polio? Can you tell us some more? Or did you have polio, whoever you are?
Dish.
Dish?
Tea.
Tea. Point. Okay. North. Well, I am facing north. Come. Come north.
Pretty.
Pretty. So he's telling you to go north because you're pretty. Just to add, wow, this whole time while this is going on, Denise has her K2 meter on. Oops. No?
You know, Alexander Gunn came from the north because the town was pretty.
That's true. Denise said Alexander Gunn did come from the north because he loved this town. Can? What do you say? Full or pull? Okay. Dr. Joe. Okay, you historians out there, can you look through and see if there's any information about a Dr. Joe that was in this town? Or one of his descendants, you know, Joseph's descendant. Hey. Okay, if you're joining us in progress here. Oh wait, somebody, I just checked, Tammy is saying Joseph Beimiller was their physician among other tasks. Thank you, Tammy. And Tammy did say, again, Alexander Gunn was from the north. Sleep. Who did, Joseph? I'm sure Joseph did sleep here. He was alive when it was built. Don't what? Fear?
Don't come up here.
Oh, don't come up here. Okay. The spirit box just told us to not come up here. So there's this point where we make Scooby-Doo noises and...
Figures.
Figures we would chicken out. Okay, I gotta turn my phone back off so I don't...
Richard.
Huh.
Here. Special.
This place is special.
Nice.
And is nice.
Trees.
Nice and trees, and this place is special.
It's gone.
Mr. Gunn, is this you?
Haunted.
Haunt? What?
You.
You? Mr. Gunn, if you could, just let us know you're here. Can you make a noise?
Thomas.
Little Thomas. Was there a little person named Thomas that lived here? Wait, honey.
There.
Thomas, your uncle. He was little when he lived here.
Girl. K. Thomas K.
Thomas K. I can't see any responses. Just, Tammy, if you're watching, is there any, if you can text me, a Thomas K.
It's my uncle.
Yes, that's right, duh.
Face.
Denise's uncle's last name does.
Uncle.
Uncle. Oh my God. It just said uncle. So whatever we are talking to and communicating with is aware of my wife's Uncle Tom. That is crazy. Like I said earlier, Denise's uncle's family did own this building for a time, and when he was young, he did live here.
Open.
Open?
Four.
Poor?
Nice.
They were nice people? There's also a Thomas K. who is,
Go.
hey honey, there's also a Thomas K. who is Chris's dad. Chris is the
Yeah.
assistant site director here in Zoar. He lives in one of the houses in Zoar, and I'm sure is very familiar to people or things that exist here. Thank you, Tammy.
Face. It's a face. Four.
Face poor.
This. Moment. Now. No.
No. I'm going to change rooms.
It's not right there.
Yeah, thank you, love. I'm going to go back here.
Okay.
Okay. We're in a room that is on the southeast corner. It's a chimney. You. Port. Oh. I think they're telling us to go. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the Ohio PERVS investigation of the Zoar Hotel, brought to you by the historic Zoar Village, Zoar Community Association. Tammy is asking about to ask about the tree leaf. Harrison? Well, I know my buddy Ryan's watching. That's his son's name. Okay, we're supposed to ask about the Tree Leaf Clover Club. That was Gunn's special club in Zoar. So, three?
Just said 3.
Okay. Mr. Gunn, can you tell us about the Tree Leaf Club? Clover Club.
3-leaf clover club.
Not a, oh, sorry, the 3, and it did say 3.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So the voice corrected me before Tammy got to me on text. I said the tree, and Craig shouted out 3. So I believe we are communicating with Mr. Gunn this evening.
I swear we just heard something back here that sounded like a lighter flick.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, of course, my backpack with all our gear is jangling about, so wasn't that? Okay. Can you tell us anything about your club, Mr. Gunn? What do you say? Oh, I think he's done. Okay, I think we're done with that. Do you want to go in there and we'll talk with them about it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're going to make our way in with the rest of the crew. Well, among other things, like Tammy had said.
So my main question is, did he treat people with polio?
That's what I wonder.
Tammy, I know you're watching. If you could send me a text. Was there any issues with a polio outbreak here in Zoar at any point? Because polio did come up on the
Oh, yeah.
session.
Medicine, heart,
Dr. Joe was
polio.
Dr. Joe.
That's really
But it's funny, Craig, when Tammy had asked me, she's communicating with me via text, the site manager, about, she said, ask about the 3-Clover Club.
3-leaf clover.
I'm sorry, 3-Leaf Clover Club, which is Alexander Gunn's club that he had.
Okay.
No polio, cholera, Tammy said.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Tammy. But I glanced at it real quick and I said tree. As soon as I said tree, you said 3.
Okay. I heard that a lot. 3 and 4.
3 and 4?
Thing.
Well, it's funny because as he's talking, it's as if somebody's in the room saying to him, "It's nice here. There's lots of trees.
Yeah.
It's a nice."
Well, that's why I wondered if it was Alexander Gunn, because he just,
Yeah.
fell in love with the place because of the trees.
And he was from the north. I know the north came up.
And whoever it was talked about there were 3 people. We asked 3 spirits. He said girl and small boy Thomas.
Well, here's an interesting thing too. I think we told you guys, Denise's uncle used to live here.
Uh-huh.
His family owned it. His last name begins with a K.
Okay.
And you guys said
Thomas.
Thomas K.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's also another family that currently lives in Zoar, and they are a Thomas K as well. But they did say small boy, too, I believe, right?
Well,
I guess so.
And that would have been the time when her uncle lived here, was when he was a smaller boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure what age, I'll have to find out.
Yeah, so we'll have to check. So do we want to make our way down to the Rathskeller?
That would be wonderful.
That would be awesome.
down there.
Yeah, it is cooler down here. It is quite warm up here.
And a lot less humidity.
Yeah, of course, the sun did come out later in the day here in Zoar and did shoot that temperature and humidity up. Summer just decided to show up right away.
Not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, it's true. So why don't we make our way down a little bit at a time here?
There were a few naughty language.
Naughty language words?
Yeah. That
Okay.
I omitted, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, it was like, say this.
Okay. Well, I believe Mr. Gunn was sort of a rebel,
A bit of
if I understand that correctly from the stories I've heard.
Yeah,
Worldly, if you will.
Worldly, yes.
a bit rowdy.
Indeed. All right, we're going to make our way down a couple levels here. So
Alright, so if there's anybody up here who would like to follow us down into the basement,
down to the bar.
we are going to be going down there if you would like to talk to us.
I remember like dig and down and something.
That was before we were down there.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to shut my voice recorder off and put my phone in my pocket so I don't drop it.
This is like, there's got a lot of things, just because it's old.
Yeah.
A lot of fun house properties to it, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of,
push off down.
yeah.
So Jen, that room right off there to the right. No, the one more.
This one?
That one. That is the room that McKinley likes to stay in.
Alright. I was just wondering. Let's see better ways.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a very nice sized room.
A very nice size room indeed.
I like this one.
Yeah. Okay, let's head down.
Go downstairs now.
Stop looking at things, Jen.
Oh my goodness. You're so loud.
Jeez. Yeah, thank you. I don't know. Tammy, if you could, do you know anything? Doctor what, honey?
I wore this hat.
Dr. something Springhouse. I can see. I'm good. Thank you.
Are you still on?
Yes. Live from Zoar, it's ghost hunting.
Everybody checks their phone.
Whoops, hold on.
Okay, no, do you want me to take my iPad downstairs?
Hold on, it says something isn't working here. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Let me see. Rotate your phone. Okay.
I'm gonna take a chair because
It is.
yeah, it is wonderful.
All right, actually, I think we got a little technical difficulty here.
Are you know
Oh wait, no, now it's,
Might have hit a dead zone.
something happened. What's going on here, phone?
Do you want me to take my iPad?
Okay. Something has gone completely wonkers here.
What do you mean?
Well, it's telling me to rotate the phone, which I am. Here, honey, can you hold this? I apologize, folks. I didn't like, let me see.
No.
Okay, because when I put it in the orientation that it's recording in, it tells me to rotate the phone. So,
You know, my mother-in-law used to sing zippity-doo-dah.
Tammy is saying that the spring house is one of the buildings attached to the dairy, so that's right over here, across the street. Thank you, Tammy. Hold on, I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna turn the phone around looking at me. Hello world. And I'm gonna turn it back. I can't really tell if the orientation is correct.
Somebody up there said pretty, and I'm starting to wonder who he was talking about.
There was a fair amount of stuff that I couldn't get, like, I couldn't figure out, like.
Sorry folks, trying to work through this technical difficulty.
Like, who was pretty? Oh, there's a bat here.
What?
There's a bat.
Oh, jeez. Zoinks!
I thought I'm gonna turn my flashlight on.
No, I just saw it come by, and I was like, whoa, there's a bat.
How to do? How's ho, neighbor?
Oh, Mr. Bat. Don't mind us.
We're going down into the cave light section.
Hey, honey. Okay, yeah, everything is still recording correctly. It's just on my phone not showing it correctly, so I think we're okay. I just turned on my phone real quick to see. Okay, so yes, we just had a encounter with a bat. That was fun.
That was not fun.
Yeah.
It was okay.
All right, I'm gonna turn my phone back in airplane mode.
Besides, he's eating bugs that are in here. So it's
Yeah, that's true. He's our friend.
Bats are
I'd rather have the bugs.
All right.
All right, I'm taking a share.
I'll- Let me have the lantern, hon. Okay.
I'm taking a chair if you want to sit. Well,
Did you just fall through?
Okay. Let's. Yeah. Onward.
I heard a whoo, and I was like, oh my God, what happened?
All right. Hello. Okay, we're going to make our way back to the back staircase so that we can go down to the rat skeller. The basement of the Zoar Hotel, which also served as a bar. And was an extremely popular place. I believe it was. Oh, fun story about this. This silhouette is really interesting to see through the window if you're outside at night taking pictures, because you think, oh my gosh, somebody's in there. And I know it's there. I've seen it many, many times, but it still gets me. Okay, bifocals and steps are always
Yeah, take them off.
a good idea.
Don't make me yell at you live.
Yeah. Okay, we're making our way downstairs.
Get a picture of that.
Yeah.
Somebody close the door on me. Close the door on me.
Okay. Underneath here, on the one side, is the crawl space. We're going to go over here into the rat skeller area. Yeah. Okay, let me come over here.
This is a big step.
Yes, thank you. We're just going to do a quick roundabout here.
There's a Halloween clock, which is nice.
Yeah.
What, the headstone?
Rest in peace, Carrie. Again, now got to reset. I think. I don't know. 71 to 2006, go Bulls.
Okay.
A chair.
Wow, that is a big hole. Okay.
When Craig and I
Wait
were
a
down
second.
there
Hold on.
earlier-
What?
I swear I just heard something whisper in my ear over here. But it could be the sound reflecting off the ceiling.
I heard what sounded like somebody talking outside.
No, I mean, it was like literally
Right there.
right here. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Okay, we're green. Sorry, folks. Being in the basement and being in rural East Central Ohio, there are issues with proper cell coverage down here in Zoar. Okay. Yeah. Honey, you got the K2 running? Okay. All right, let's. All right, Denise is putting the K2 meter off to the side. No, but I'm gonna try and adjust since I got a better signal where I'm at.
It's damp, it's windy, but it's not anything like upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is nice and cool.
That was me. Is there anybody here that would like to make their presence known to us? My name is Andy. The gentleman across from me is Craig. The two women with us tonight are my lovely wife, Denise.
All right, can you tell it's spiking?
I can see it. It's moving.
Well,
Craig, is your phone on?
yeah, do you have a phone or anything with you?
Okay.
Is it picking up your radio, maybe?
And also with us is Jennifer.
Hello?
We were upstairs just a few moments ago, and we believe, potentially, we were talking to Mr. Gunn.
It's still wanting to spike a little bit.
Yeah, I know. There is some activity on the K2. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's across on the walkway. Is there anybody here that would like to say anything to us? Please feel free to come near me or over on the other side there. I placed a small black device, and if you speak into that, we should be able to hear you.
Is this the same person that was here earlier? Who addressed me as ma'am?
Were you somebody that worked here? A little bit of movement on the K2. Name? There's a lot of movement.
We can have you answer yes and no questions just by touching that little device with the lights on it. So if you have a yes to our question, touch that thing over there and it'll light up. Are you male?
Yep, a male. It is responding. Jen asked, is it a male? And the lights are going out.
Are you Alexander Gunn? Nice to meet you again, Alexander. Did you like this down here? Did you come down here a lot to get a drink?
The silence down here right now is deafening. if you didn't hear, Jen is asking how Mr. Gunn could fit a bed in that tiny area up there underneath the cupola.
So did you sleep up there?
People saw something at the top of the stairs.
Where?
Oh, on the other side of the room? Yeah, that's Craig.
You're freaking people out.
Yep, that's Craig over there.
But thanks for.
Yes, thank you guys for catching that.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Alexander
Sorry,
thought that was funny.
sir.
Alexander, did you think that was funny?
Or do you have no time for Craig's shenanigans? That's true.
Our friend Craig is from Cleveland.
And is an artist.
Yes, thank you.
I believe, wasn't Gunn an artist? Or he probably supported the arts.
I, at CIA, I took a lot of classes in the gun building.
Oh, the Gunn building at CIA, Cleveland Institute of Art.
Were you involved with the Cleveland Institute of Art, Mr. Gunn? Did you like staying down here much more?
Okay, the noise level outside is almost non-existent right now, which is really interesting.
Mr. Gunn, were you ever married?
It's flickering a little bit.
Or were you having too much fun to ever marry?
Did you ever have President McKinley come and visit you here? Yes.
So we did get a yes response to asking if Mr. Gunn had ever visited with President McKinley.
Really jumping now.
Yeah.
Is it because it's on the side? Or do you think it's because
No,
it's
it's not gonna-
Well, I want to try and debunk something here because, you know, we are using it with a quarter shoved in there to keep it on. Let me dig into my bag of tricks here. I'm going to pull out the other meter.
Yeah, but it's been like that the entire night.
No, I realize that, but I'm wondering if, perchance, that. Oh, where's the other one? There it is. What?
What's that?
He's up here with me.
The bat? Alright,
Alright, see, your lights off, I don't want a bat flying.
okay, so,
Cool, he's up here.
Jen, I'm gonna ask you to stay over here with the flashlight. That's at point one. So,
Well, I can't see.
push your flashlight on it, whoops.
Oh God, you almost stepped.
I know.
See, now mine wasn't
Ah,
going
my
off
brick
at
truck
all.
works.
Yes. Say again?
Mine wasn't going off at all until after.
What is that?
That's crazy.
Do not do that, sir.
You're freaking Andy out, man.
Alright, so if you can keep an eye on the meter, the black one there. Craig, can you shine your flashlight on? So Jen can see, and then we're just gonna test results.
I'm actually right away.
Oh, you're okay. So what we did is,
Did you have your phone correct?
my phone is off. Now we put Jen's K2 meter, which is spiking quite a bit right now. Denise's is not. We put a third EMF, electromagnetic field, device over there to see if it records any similar results. However, it is not lit.
It seems to be going with your voice.
Really?
Hello. See?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
So,
Could it be that the quarter that's holding it on is causing a vibration?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, the bat's over here. Oh, Nikes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come down here so Mr. Bat can like. Yeah.
He won't hurt you. He doesn't eat much.
He's little.
Do you want to be a vampire, Jen? Because that's how you become a vampire.
Yes, I want to be a vampire. I want to suck people's blood and live.
Okay, so Mr. Daddy is flying around up here somewhere. Going
I
to.
already live at night as it is. Why not go full vampire?
Yeah, really.
Now see, when I lay them flat, nothing.
Craig, is there anything on the black one? Or is it just 0-1? Okay.
Maybe it's the vibration of the voice.
Well, see, that's what I was wondering. Jen is theorizing it could be the vibration from the voices. When I said, when I was over here, I thought I heard something, it could have very well been just your sound.
because we have
Right.
vaulted.
Yeah, there is a vaulted ceiling in here. And it could be that the sound that you were starting to make, like making a breath or something, was causing the effect.
Well, also, you're speaking loud, so it's on the.
Well, I'm speaking loud on purpose because you hear me, hopefully, hi gang. And I don't want the bat to kill me.
Now I have the popcorn sauce
What?
Tons of breads, folks.
Okay, what time we got?
Do we want to do the spirit box thing here and see? Yeah, let's do that.
I say we give the spirit box before we wrap up here. What time is it? I know.
When I looked, it's about, it's probably right around maybe 10 till 10.
Yeah, it's 10 to 10, or 5 to 10 actually. Craig is going to get the spirit box out, and before we wrap up for the evening and head back upstairs to say our goodnights, we're going to try another spirit box session.
Now see, that's what I was saying,
Okay.
when you were down here earlier.
I wonder if you guys should get over there.
By me?
Yeah, just so like, if you guys are being quiet,
So you can push it back
yeah.
up.
So they can hear what you're asking,
Yeah.
I thought maybe so we could push it back on the chair.
and I can't hear you. No, I'm sitting way below, so that ain't well.
Well, I'm in the
Wait,
You're okay.
Well, what we did up there, I got closer so I could hear you and then translate to them.
Yeah.
So I'll just
So-
stay here.
Yeah. Because I mean, we can hear clear. You were behind the door and the wall upstairs.
I just don't wanna hear you guys.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll try to speak a little bit softly.
Can you put a mask on? Or
You know,
Stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back over here.
can,
Can.
huh,
Right off the bat, we heard the word can. There's fireworks outside right now. Our beagle is not enjoying himself right now, probably.
kitchen,
Kitchen,
you are,
you are,
Are we in the kitchen?
or was over here to the right? Over here to the right is the stairway that goes up probably to the kitchen. Hello.
Better.
Better?
Kids.
What do you say?
Better kids,
Better kids?
and it's better without the hatred, Jim.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you the same person that was here?
Okay.
Are you the same person that was down here earlier?
Boss.
You're the boss down here?
Are you married?
Hey, honey. Grab that K2 and bring it over here and set it on the barrel, will you?
Mike.
Mike? Is your name Mike or Michael?
Or it's this one?
No, the other one.
Would be Mike.
The other one. Yeah. Just put it right up. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, babe.
Married.
Jen.
Okay. They know Jennifer's name.
Can I ask you a question?
Meaning. Forward.
Do you think Jen is being too forward asking questions?
Cold.
It's nice and cold in here.
Easy. 20.
Not 20.
Cold, easy, and 20 were some of the words Craig is hearing on the spirit box.
Wood.
And wood.
Question.
Do you have a question for us?
Right.
You do, right? Okay. Please tell us.
Kids.
I have 2 kids. 2 children. A boy and a girl.
What, the bat?
Is it?
Heard something taking in my class, I'm gonna assume it was the bad.
2.
2?
Yes, 2 children.
2.
Hold on, we got another text.
A little girl who's going to be 13 pretty soon.
The boss and Michael. My Mike and... Sorry, it's sideways, and I'm fogging up with my mask on.
18.
18.
Far.
Oh, it said the boss and Mike. The boss and Mike means Tammy and her husband Mike were down here on a ghost tour once. Good catch, Tammy, thank you.
Bossy.
Bossy? They're calling you bossy, Tammy.
Hey, bossy.
We'll have to ask our daughter about that. Rules with an iron fist, I heard.
Huh. Huh.
Huh.
He was laughing.
Yeah. So,
Jen,
Jen,
I wasn't laughing.
he was telling you, laugh, Jen, that was funny.
Yeah, I'm a little please.
There's a little bit of activity. What's it say? Ted?
All right.
There's a little bit of activity.
Booker.
Booger?
Oh,
Oh, that's what we call our grandson.
I thought you said booker, like a book.
Hi.
Hi.
That was a girl's voice.
A girl's voice saying hi, which would match that EVP upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know
What?
what?
Great.
Great.
Cold.
Cold.
Girl's voice again. Nine.
Are you 9 years old?
Good.
Are you a good girl?
Can you tell us your name?
Correct.
Is your name Mary?
We're asking if its name is Mary.
I was thinking the name Mary.
Mary, are you 9? What?
Girl voice again.
What did it say?
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Mary.
Are you Mary?
Are you 9?
Chrome. No.
No, you're not 9? Or not Mary?
Us.
Us, there's multiple down here. Are there multiple people down here besides us?
Birds.
Well, there are birds in here. The birds do get in. Does that upset you?
Mom.
We're both moms, and we see them.
All right. Hard? It was either hard or pardon.
Pardon or pard?
What? Good.
Oh, you are good. We're good too. We don't mean you any harm.
Enough.
Oh, you're done?
He's,
In the kitchen?
later?
She worked in the kitchen later.
Did she work late while you were asleep?
Really? Later.
Really later.
Did your mom cook overnight?
Beast.
Feast?
Feast?
Curtain.
Curtain.
Death.
Death?
You. Us.
Us. Referring to us again. You and us. What could that mean?
Can you see us?
Well, I think
Can you tell us how many there are down here with you?
Craig.
Craig.
7.
That knows Craig's name and Jen's name. What was the other thing?
8.
Nate?
Nate? Nathan? Nathaniel? Girl in the,
Yes.
yes? Girl in where? In the where?
Lake. Is that, sure,
Sure.
Edward. I know. Here.
Jen is asking if it's behind her, if it could pull on her hair.
2.
2?
F. Better. 2. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Would you like us to finish up tonight? Or
Over there.
over there?
Winter. Good bad. Over. Buddy. Like. Worship.
Buddy, like, worship. Some of the words that are kind are coming through the spirit box right now.
Here. Don't.
Denise is saying that it feels like something is touching her face. On a side note, that is something that we both have experienced before, especially in Gettysburg.
Come on. There. Hi.
Hello.
Old.
I'm not that old.
Like.
Old Mike? Is that the boss?
Hazard.
Hazard?
Yes. Damn. Not too bad of a word.
Dam. Okay. Well, the dam, the levee is a hazard.
Go.
Were you afraid that the levee was going to break several years back and destroy this place? Some various activity on our K2 meter.
Talking.
Are you talking to us right now? What's that noise?
That was Denise, I think.
Feeding.
Feeding?
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Well, what would you like to talk about?
Bring it.
Bring it.
Wait.
Would you like to see this building restored to its former glory?
Front.
The front?
Can't.
Can't?
Correct.
Okay, front and can't. Are you saying that it cannot be fixed?
Has.
I know the outside of the building was restored. But would you like to see this building brought back? To have people come back in here regularly? Perhaps stay the night? Too many dang bats right now, I wouldn't do it.
Head.
Head? No, it just every now and again, a little bit of activity.
Coat.
Coat?
Hold on. Ball.
Ball? Oh, we should have brought a ball with us or something. You forgot the doll, yeah. There's this.
Mom.
What do you say, Tom? Mom? Are you the one that liked to play with the doll upstairs and move it around?
Tess.
Te-
Ma'am.
What? Tess, ma'am.
Blue.
Was the doll blue?
Good. Finish it.
Finish it? Are you done with us?
Done.
Done? I think that was explanatory. Yeah.
Creepy.
Could be.
Paint. Nail. Clothes. Old.
I think we should probably wrap this up. Yeah. Oh, there are. There's 44 people watching currently. Hey, Craig? Craig? He can't hear. Oh. We're going to wrap it up.
Oh.
Okay. Well, gang, we've had a very interesting night here in Zoar. We definitely got some stuff on the K2 meter. We definitely had some very interesting conversations with using the spirit box. Hopefully, with the digital recording that we had running, it's just a little landing area here, and this is where the bat was too.
Oh, no, that's over Craig's head now.
Oh, okay.
I saw it flying.
So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Again, we're the Ohio PERVS, P-E-R-V-S. We're on Facebook. We haven't been very active on it in some time, unfortunately. I think we're going to change, though, and make up for that. We still have a lot of stuff that we have to look through from November when we last did a tour here in Zoar. So I want to thank you again for everybody coming out. I want to thank the Zoar Community Association, big time. Woo! Thank you for inviting us out here tonight for this very unique, one-of-a-kind. I don't think anybody else has ever done this before, like this, which is very cool. We're first. So on behalf of myself, my lovely lady wife Denise, our friend Jennifer, and Mr. Craig back there, thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments or jump over to our Facebook page. I'm sure we are going to look through the stuff from tonight. We're going to listen to the stuff from tonight, and we'll see if we have anything cool to share. I'm hoping to catch another EVP like we did before. So thanks again for joining us. Have a great night. Have a great Memorial Day. Let's not forget the reason for the holiday, and we'll see you soon. Take care. And we're going to shut this off. Da 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 da. Goodbye.